Imagine you're operating a 50-ton excavator in a tight, high-traffic job site. The sun is glaring off your mirrors, the dust is thick, and you have deadlines breathing down your neck. You check your mirrors and monitors, but there's a worker in a blind spot you simply cannot see. 10 years ago, that situation could have ended in a tragedy. Today, it's just another Tuesday. Before you even realize that person is there, your machine has already seen them. It's identified them as a human being, alerted you with a loud warning, and in some advanced systems, it's already applied the brakes to prevent a collision. There is a lot of fear right now that AI is coming to take over operator jobs. But the biggest names in the industry, Caterpillar, Hyundai, CASE, and Komatsu, are building a very different future. They aren't building robots to replace you. They are building digital co-pilots to give you superpowers. Stay with us, because today we are diving deep into how AI is making your job safer, easier, and a lot more rewarding. In this video, we're looking past the abstract, futuristic concepts of AI to see how it's solving real problems in real environments today. You'll learn how smart cameras are turning dangerous blind spots into active data zones, how digital assistants are taking the stress out of complex tasks, and how the world's first autonomous quarry plant is actually creating better jobs for its workers. We'll explore why the unsexy side of AI, like data plumbing, is the secret to keeping your fleet running longer, and why the biggest hurdle to this technology isn't the software, it's the training gap. If you want to know what the next decade of your career looks like, you need to see how these machines are evolving. For decades, cameras on construction equipment were passive recording devices. They showed you what was happening, but it was entirely up to the operator to interpret that video feed while simultaneously managing the machine. AI has completely changed that dynamic by turning passive video into an active safety tool. Companies like Brigade Electronics, Tenor, and Caterpillar are now deploying Human Form Recognition, or HFR. HFR isn't just a motion sensor. It is a system trained on millions of images from actual job sites to recognize the specific shape of a human being. In a recent demonstration, an attendee at a trade show placed a wooden cane in the detection zone and the AI correctly ignored it. But the moment he placed his leg next to that cane, the system instantly recognized the human form and drew a red box around him. This level of precision is critical because it prevents alert fatigue. If a system beeps at every traffic cone or fence post, operators eventually tune it out. AI cameras only alert you when there is a real risk. These systems often use layered detection zones. A person at a distance might trigger a simple visual icon on your monitor, but as they get closer, the alerts escalate to loud, spoken warnings. In the most advanced setups, like the CAT Detect collision mitigation system, the AI can even intervene with the machine's controls, inhibiting motion or applying emergency braking if a collision is imminent. Training and retaining skilled operators is one of the biggest challenges facing the construction industry today. Caterpillar's solution, unveiled at CES 2026, is the CAT AI Assistant. This isn't just a simple chatbot. It's a group of digital agents designed to simplify the entire digital ecosystem of a machine. The CAT AI Assistant is multimodal, which means it can understand and respond to speech, text, images, and video. It acts as an onboard coach that helps new operators access machine features more easily, reducing the chance of human error. If an operator is unsure how to use a specific feature, they can simply ask the assistant for a real-time tutorial. But it goes beyond just answering questions. The assistant can act on the user's behalf. It can monitor the health of the machine and get ahead of the customer's needs by suggesting a timely service or providing a reminder that fuel is running low. Because it's powered by NVIDIA's Thor robotics platform, it processes data right there on the machine, at the edge, so it doesn't need a cloud connection to work in remote or off-grid locations. This ensures that your digital co-pilot is always online, regardless of how far you are from a cell tower. When we talk about AI, we often jump straight to driverless machines. But the most immediate benefit for operators is found in operator assist technologies. These are the foundational levels of autonomy that handle individual, repetitive tasks to reduce operator fatigue and improve consistency. For example, on cat dozers, AI can automatically adjust the blade lift. The operator still steers and manages the project, but the machine handles the minute adjustments required to maintain a perfect grade. Similarly, on rotary drills, AI can automatically raise and lower the mast, taking the guesswork and physical strain out of the process. In road construction, operators of vibratory soil compactors can now automate the entire compaction process directly from the cab. This doesn't take the operator out of the seat. It allows them to oversee the process with more confidence and accuracy. By automating these tedious functions, manufacturers are making it possible for unskilled workers to become skilled workers faster, ensuring that every pass is completed correctly the first time. This decreases the overall workload while significantly increasing the quality of the finished product. One of the biggest barriers to adopting new technology is that it can feel fractured and complicated. Currently, many equipment owners have to work with 5 or more different technology providers to get the safety, precision, and connectivity they need. CASE Construction Equipment is trying to fix this through a concept they call approachability. The centerpiece of this strategy is RoofX. RoofX is a square hardware unit that sits on top of a machine and acts as its digital brain. It consolidates sensors and receivers, like GNSS for precision grading, into a single platform. What makes it truly revolutionary is that it is portable. The unit can expand in all 4 directions to adapt to different machines, allowing a fleet owner to move the brain from a backhoe to a dozer as the job requirements change. By creating a single turnkey solution, CASE is moving away from the uncohesive experience of the past. They want technology to be a yes and answer to the industry's challenges. Yes, you have the heavy iron, and you have a simple, single platform that provides remote control, advanced safety, and operational intelligence. This makes advanced AI accessible to all equipment owners, not just the giant firms with massive IT departments. While cameras and cab monitors are the parts of AI you can see, some of the most important work is happening behind the scenes in what Hyundai calls data plumbing. Modern machines produce a staggering amount of data. Caterpillar alone manages an ecosystem of 1.86 million connected assets that produce 16 petabytes of high-quality data. Without proper management, that data is just noise. Telematic pings, fault codes, and overlapping dashboards that can overwhelm a fleet manager. To solve this, Hyundai has partnered with the data analytics giant Palantir. They're using Palantir's Foundry and Artificial Intelligence Platform, AIP, to establish a centre of excellence for their construction division. The goal is to turn that mountain of data into actionable decisions. This is where predictive maintenance becomes a reality. The AI can identify subtle patterns in machine behaviour, things a human would never notice, and predict a component failure before it happens. Instead of a machine breaking down unexpectedly on a job site, the fleet manager gets a nudge to schedule a service during a planned idle period. This transforms standalone machines into production assets, keeping your crew working and your project on schedule. If you want to see the future of construction, you have to look at the Luckstone Bull Run plant. They were the first quarry in the world to deploy a fleet of autonomous Cat 777 trucks. Some might see this as the end of operator jobs, but Luckstone sees it as a way to ignite human potential. The results were immediate. Within months, the site had hauled 1 million tonnes autonomously, matching the productivity levels of staffed machines with 0 reported injuries. But what happened to the people? Luckstone used the technology to broaden the skills of their associates. They have workers who used to spend their days tearing down crushers who are now leading the major aspects of the autonomy project, from managing the network to overseeing day-to-day high-tech operations. This upskilling is essential because quarries face massive labour challenges. They're often located near population centres, but struggle to find and keep operators who are also being recruited by other industries. By using AI and autonomy to handle the repetitive hauling, Luckstone is making the work safer and creating new tech-focused roles that are more attractive to today's talent pool. The machines are doing the dull, dirty and dangerous work, while the humans are moving into higher value management roles. Even with all this incredible technology, there is a major roadblock: adoption. A global study by DeWalt found that while 90% of construction pros believe AI will be indispensable within 5 years, only 8% are actually using it today. This is what experts call the AI training gap. Most tradespeople are eager to learn, but they lack access to formal training, often relying on self-directed resources like YouTube or online courses to figure things out. This is why companies like DeWalt are partnering with the Associated Builders and Contractors, AEBC, to launch hands-on AI pilot programs and AI toolbox takeaway webinars. For you as an operator or a fleet manager, the message is clear. AI is not here to replace your crew, but it will soon be a required support mechanism for every job site. The companies and workers who invest in training now are the ones who will lead the industry tomorrow. The rest will be left playing catch-up when AI becomes the standard across every site. AI cameras like those from Brigade and Tenor are the most effective way to eliminate blind spots and prevent struck-by incidents. Operator assist technologies handle the repetitive microtasks, allowing you to stay focused and less fatigued throughout a long shift. As seen at Luckstone, learning to work with AI opens doors to higher tech, safer and better paying roles within your company. Data tools like those from Hyundai and Komatsu can fix machines before they break, saving you from the headache of unplanned downtime. The future of construction isn't a world of empty cabs and soulless robots. It's a world where the human in the seat is safer, smarter, and more capable than ever before. Manufacturers are leading the way by building digital partners that help you do what you do best. Build the infrastructure that keeps the world running. AI doesn't take the sticks. It just gives you the eyes and the data to use them better than anyone in history. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of the heavy equipment world and the technology that's defining your career, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are tracking every major breakthrough from the world's leading manufacturers. Hit that like button if you're ready for a digital co-pilot and let us know in the comments. What is the one task on your job site you'd love to hand over to an AI? And if you found this valuable, share it with your crew so they can see what's really coming to the site. See you in the next one.